Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. It's great to see so many of you already tuned in and really excited today. We are picking $1,000 grant winners live today. We're doing it differently. So those of you watching right now, you'll have a chance to win. You can see the top blurb here. This is brand new. So someone watching will get $1,000 today, and then we'll pick 4 other $1,000 winners. But anyway, great to see you all. And we have a special guest today that I will bring in a second. But also hit the like button too, because the more people we get tuning in, the more grants we can give out. And yeah, great to see so many familiar faces. Would love to hear where you're watching from. As always, we love hearing if we have all 50 states covered today or not. And I'm going to loop in Sha'Tarra and Crissy and give a quick intro to them. We'll have another special guest joining us later on as well. And then probably in 5 minutes, we'll start to pick our first $1,000 grant winners. I'll give a quick update on the EIDL program, especially Crissy and Sha'Tarra are experts in it. And then we'll loop in Shelbie in a couple minutes as well. But yeah, really great to see so many of you today from South Carolina, Massachusetts, Vegas, Houston. And so I'll first introduce Crissy, who's joined, who you've seen a few times already. And I think, Crissy, is this your 3rd or 4th YouTube appearance?
I think maybe it's my 4th appearance. I've been up here a few times.
So I'm sure you have fans already. And but I've mentioned in the past, Crissy used to work at the SBA. You know, EIDL Pro has helped thousands of folks with the whole EIDL process. There's still some good news there. So just because the SBA closed the portal on Monday, there's still some good news. We'll talk about that. She'll talk about that. But anyway, Crissy also helps businesses find alternative funding sources. She's been with the Skip team for several months now and is based in Atlanta most of the time.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for joining again, Crissy.
Thank you for having me, Ryder. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And Sha'Tarra, huge welcome to you, who's repping our new Skip hoodies. We've thought about sending out merch to some of our subscribers. If you want merch, drop it in the comments. We can think about it. Is it comfortable, Sha'Tarra?
It's so comfy, actually. It makes you want to just like fall asleep and snuggle.
Well, great to have you. Sha'Tarra is based, I'll give a quick intro. You've been in customer service for several years. You have your own business, your own online boutique. So you've been a business owner. You moved from cold Michigan to sunny LA. So you're enjoying the California weather. And you have a newborn as well, which is awesome.
So. I do. Thank you so much, Ryder. I am so looking forward to this opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's give away some free money.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's get some grants. We're giving away grants to all of you in the comments right now, and you can leave comments if you're a subscriber. You have to have been subscribed for 5 minutes. But that new link today, skipgrants.com, specifically for the 200 of you who've already tuned in. And Shelbie, great to see you. Big welcome to you. Thanks for joining.
Hi everyone, I'm Shelbie.
Yeah, so I'll give a quick intro. Shelbie and I met in Miami. You've been helping small businesses for a long time.
Yes.
You're based in the greater Miami area.
Yes.
And you have your own successful YouTube channel and doing multiple businesses. But one of the big things, which we'll talk about today, is you help lots of folks with credit repair so they can get funding. And you have your own thriving credit business. So great to have you. Did I miss anything important there?
No, you touch everything on base. I'm the person that you see if you need credit repair help, and then you will see these beautiful ladies to get some funding. Okay, so let's get some money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, one of the things, yeah, so really excited to answer questions. I mean, we have so much expertise here today. You know, to get $1,000, you don't need to have any expert. I mean, we're picking winners, but if you have questions, drop them in the comments, and producer Greg is going to be pulling those out. So drop your questions in now. I'll say off the bat for everyone watching early in the stream here, in about 20 minutes, we're going to pick $1,000 for someone watching. So skipgrants.com. But we have at least 4 other grants to give out to folks who've already entered prior to today. And if we get 1,000 people watching at once, I'm not sure if we can get there today, but if we do, and if you like, we'll give out an extra $1,000. So no pressure, but get the word out. So let's before we pick winners and then do some Q&A with Shelbie, Sha'Tarra, and Crissy, I want to, you know, give a quick update. Stocks are going down today. Anyway, this is like, we're probably in a recession now, depending on how you look at it. The reason I bring this up is because interest rates for most lenders are going up. I talked with the policy person at the SBA earlier this week. They're kind of thinking the same thing. They're trying to do new lender matching programs for small businesses because they think that it will be, you know, the next several months will be difficult. So that's the stock news. And I'm going to announce a brand new feature we put up to help you get funding ready. And that's the reason why, you know, we wanted Shelbie to join as well, because so much of where you're at as an entrepreneur or business owner is either to get funding ready, which often is improving your credit score, getting some business revenue, or if you have that foundation done, then the next part is getting funded. So finding the low interest capital or grants for that matter, like $1,000, that'd be nice. So great to see so many of you. Yeah, if you haven't, drop in where you're watching from. Let's pick our first $1,000 grant winner. So we do these every month. And
Yes.
yeah, here we go.
It's so exciting.
It is exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have to hit the button here. I wish I could give you guys control so you can click the button and choose who's going to win.
Like ready, set, go.
Yeah, we've been doing this for almost 2 years, and we've given out probably 150,000 over, because it's our YouTube revenue that we give back. I mean, most of our YouTube revenue, so we pay taxes on the YouTube. So yeah, let's pick the first one today, and I love this delayed suspense right here.
I know, it's so intense.
See, there we go.
Oh,
Roy.
Stars.
Congrats, Roy.
Congratulations.
yay, Roy.
Hey, Roy.
So, Roy, we will, if Roy, are you watching? Yeah, we'll put in your number, 177960. This is for folks who entered at helloskip.com/1K. But if you want, but for everyone watching, if you want to win $1,000, also go to the skipgrants.com, because that'll be like the live view. Let me take a look. Yeah, it seemed almost 100 of you have already entered there. So the odds are good. I mean, that's like a good, 1% chance. Well, Crissy, let's go to you for a couple minutes, and can you share a quick EIDL update? Some of your folks you're helping are still getting approved.
Yes, I want to know this EIDL.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's do.
Yeah, they are still getting approved. So the latest update that we found out from the SBA is that they are still processing but not funding yet applications. They will start funding around May 27th. that's when they'll start sending out the funds again. But until then, they're going to just be processing. What they're doing is people who've been obligated funds, they are removing those funds, especially if they didn't get approved. No, I'm sorry, if they didn't, like something happened that fell through. So they didn't get to get the loan. So they're taking those funds and they're putting it back into the queue for those of you who are still waiting to get funded. So that's some really good news.
Great news.
Absolutely. And can you speak briefly about some of the internal issues? It's not a big surprise SBA has system issues, but I know it's affecting people this week, if you want to mention
Yeah,
that.
definitely. So the SBA, as Ryder said, has been having a lot of technical issues, especially with the portal, as we all know, submitting 4506Ts like 50 million times. But the good news is that they are sorting that out and they're getting an upgrade. So once they do, which they assume it will be around May 27th, that's when they'll start rolling those funds out again, as far as people actually getting funds going to their account.
That's great. I would love to, maybe we can run a poll, Greg, on if I don't know if we have one up yet, how many people are, well, we could ask how many people are still waiting for EIDL. I know many of you have moved on because you've been watching for 2 years and you've moved on by now, but for those of you, we'll put up a poll. But Miguel has a question here. This is a good one. So this is thanks for teeing this up for us. Can you talk about some other opportunities that we can pivot to, since EIDL is, basically its final days, however you slice it? And Sha'Tarra, you want to speak
Yeah,
about
sure.
this?
So Miguel, we do have some great opportunities for you. We do have the 7A loan, which you can get a max of $5 million. So that is great within itself. We also have microloans that you can go, we can find whatever state that you're located in and just find some micro lenders that's able to provide that loan for you. So there are a lot of different avenues that we can go to. So for sure, just come on the skip and we'll get you situated.
That's a great one. Yeah. And besides our grants, one of the reasons we started doing this was to inspire other creators to give back as well. Because, yeah, I know for many of you, I think a good majority of our audience is like one-person businesses or 1 or 2 people. So grants can go a long way. I just looked at the poll numbers, and it seems like for the first poll, we asked how many of you are interested in getting funded versus getting funding ready. 61% of you are just wanting to get funded. But that means, 40% of you need to get funding ready. Shelbie, do you want to, before we pick a next $1,000 grant winner, which we'll do in 2 minutes, because I know that's why you've tuned in to get $1,000.
Yes.
And to use the link above Sha'Tarra's head here. Shelbie,
Click that link.
Yeah, that link. And then Shelbie, we'll talk about credit and then show us your shirt as well, because this is how you're helping people.
Oh yeah, my shirt. See, she has a really comfortable hoodie. Now I need a hoodie, a Hello Steph hoodie. But this
You're
is
gonna love it.
Yes. So hi everyone, I'm Shelbie. If you don't know me already, I do have my own YouTube channel, but I talk about financial education, and you just want to make sure, as far as in getting any type of business funding, you kind of want to make sure that your personal credit is where it needs to be as well. What I've noticed is from my clients and even for myself when I apply for the SBA, EIDL, targeted advance, or anything with the SBA, you kind of want to make sure your personal credit is, decent. Make sure you don't have any delinquencies that is reporting. Because what I noticed is that the SBA, they said they are forgiving, but you do have to give them reasons for delinquencies. And so to be able to avoid those hurdles, you want to make sure your personal credit is at least 650 or above. And I'm talking about that Experian FICO score that you guys look at. And then you want to make sure you don't have any delinquencies reporting. And a lot of the questions that we have is, oh, if I have student loans I'm reporting, will that, hurt me from getting approved for business funding? But those type of delinquencies like student loans and medical collections, if you guys haven't noticed, lately the Biden administration, or what's been going on, is that they're trying to not make those targeted as like delinquencies because it's so common amongst Americans, So with that being said, student loans are okay, all right. But as far as any other thing like repos and evictions, you want to make sure you repair your credit so that way you'll be in position to go ahead and get these SBA microloans and things like that. Okay, so having good credit is definitely a plus. And you can also build your business credit by using SBA as well. Okay, SBA will be able to provide you with the necessary documentation to provide to those business credit bureaus so you can build your business credit as well. So you have so many different funding opportunities outside of SBA. Okay, so we have a question here.
Yeah,
Says,
if you want to read it, and if there's something you can help answer, Shelby.
Okay, so this question says, can I obtain a loan even if I have an income to debt issues? I have a free and clear property as collateral. So yeah, there are some different loan programs out there. Even if you have income to debt issues, but you just want to see what those qualifications are, because you'll be surprised. Sometimes it's not just that debt to income ratio that can that hurts you as far as when we get a qualifier for a loan. So just all depends on the lender. And I will always advise going through Hello Skip because they give you that one-on-one service. So that way you'll be able to look at, your debt to income ratio and all the other factors. So you'll be able to know exactly where you are as far as getting some type of funding. Okay, so get that one-on-one consultation with Skip, or you can come over to me and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out.
Absolutely. And and to echo that, everyone who enters, so the live grant, which we're going to pick in 10 minutes or so, someone watching at skipgrants.com, we'll follow up with folks. We'll leave your links in the description. You definitely go follow her YouTube channel as well. And, but we'll follow up. So, right, it's more like if you need to get funding ready and go deep on credit improvement, you'll have the resources to do that. And if you need to then navigate funding options, we'll help you with that too. So let me, without further ado, let's pick another winner. If folks are ready, I mean, we can also talk for a little bit longer too. But.
Yeah, we could always talk about credit. I love talking about credit. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Love it.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Our second $1,000 grant winner. We've got a few more after this, and then everyone watching, we're going to pick a live winner too. And here we go. The drum roll. Second winner, Lakeisha.
What does that say, Lakeisha? Hey, go Lakeisha.
Yes. We see all of you praying in the comments, and Faith, good to see, and Carmen, I know you have been leaving comments for a long time, but yeah, the odds are good with the other one. Congrats, Lakeisha, 176027. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we should ask what people will do if they win $1,000. I think a lot of you are already putting that in.
That's one of the questions I actually ask my clients, especially when they're inquiring about business, funding. So, if you were rewarded a grant, what would you actually do with it? And that's actually something that everyone should definitely kind of, gather up their thoughts. What would I do if I was to get $10,000? How would I disperse it? And how can my business, use that funding as working capital? How can I advance?
Here's a couple good ones. Pay rent. Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Invest in our services, maybe all of our services. You get to talk with all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Margaret says update equipment for daycare.
Wow.
Oh, this is good. Purchase supplies. Oh, the comments are going too quickly now. Purchase supplies for the business.
Yes.
And pay utilities, pay for licenses, start another business. Yeah, this is great. So yeah, that's why, I've always thought, it's been so great to continue to do this. And I love the fact that many of you are new subscribers, and that just allows us to donate more. Like last month, we did 2 $5,000 grants. Next Wednesday, we're going to do this again. We're going to do a bonus grants this month. So for inventory. Okay, before we pick another winner, and then we can answer more questions from Crissy, Sha'Tarra, and Shelbie, I want to announce a brand new feature. This is the first announcement we've done for this today, or right here. It's helloskip.com/score. So it's a brand new Skip funding score, which is in line with what a lot of lenders look for. So, we've helped tens of thousands or 15,000 plus businesses directly get over $1 billion. So I'll do a quick demo here, but the link is in the description. So this is especially if you're thinking about how to improve your credit, how to get funding. So you can put in how much funding you're looking for. Let's say it's 100,000 when you started, which is important determination in a lot of credit, like for any lenders and things like that. What your annual business revenue is approximately, so less than 100 to 499, etc. And then you can put in your credit score here, which is another big determining factor. Let's say in this example, you then calculate your score. And in this case, it's a C, which is good, but the idea, every lender has like an ABC type system where they'll look at credit score, your business revenue, and your business revenue, and time in business. So anyway, you can play with this, and then we give tips on how to go from a C to a B, which will unlock more funding, and then a B to an A. So just more to make it more actionable, and then of course at the bottom you can book funding help with us. So hopefully it's helpful.
That's great.
Yeah. Huge shout out to our team for putting it together.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. Especially so where you're at. Okay, let's pick another $1,000 winner because we've got grants to give out and not a lot of time. So here we go. But anything else either of you want to add in? Have we noticed any questions come up here from folks?
All I know is our beautiful folks are saying they would definitely pay their rent, okay, with this grant. So if this could help you guys out, definitely encourage your friends and family, share it on whatever platform, and tell them to come and visit the link. The link is at the top, because to win $1,000, especially during these inflation times, $1,000. Listen, I could use $1,000. Okay, so this is cool.
I think Everett had a question in regards to the processing increases. At this time, there are some processes being increased, like some clients are being able to obtain those funds, but it's not typical at this time. But no worry, we do have a lot of information about the 7A loan and grants as well. So if you would like to learn more about the 7A loan, you can definitely come over to Skip. We have so many beautiful concierges who would love to explore any possibilities with you with loans and get you some funding for sure.
I do have one question for you, just to add, because what I noticed as far as with my clients and my viewers, their main question was that, do you recommend that they get these certain certifications like Minority Business Enterprise and Women-Owned Small Business Certification in order to see that their approval odds are better for, an SBA loan or grant? Do you think that it'll be better that they get those certifications and they move on to start those programs first and then, jump into doing the micro loan? Or does it really matter with those certifications?
I think the most important thing is to figure out what they want to do in getting those certifications. So, for instance, if they're more interested in trying to get government contracting, or they're just trying to specifically target government loans, then yes. But I also have seen in helping some of my clients with Skip that someone did have those certifications and it doesn't really have any bearing on whether or not you're going to get approved for something else. Your application pretty much has to stand on its own merit.
Understood. That's good to know.
All right, we have, yeah, that is great. There's definitely I talked to a lot of people who are interested in the certifications too. And okay, one more question before we pick our next $1,000 winner. Who wants to take a stab at this?
I can answer off of experience, but
Well, you go ahead, Shelby.
okay, well, just off of experience with helping my clients, I would say the credit threshold, you would at least need a credit score of 650 and above. And the reason why I say that is because even personally with my business, if what I noticed when I spoke to an agent, if I didn't have the necessary credit score, however, I did have one delinquency reporting. That's how I know that they're forgivable. But you just want to make sure you don't have those delinquencies. But I believe 650 or above. What do you ladies think?
Yeah, so for the SBA 7A, this means that they should have a minimum score of about 640, but they'll definitely increase their chances to be approved for an SBA loan with a minimum credit score of at least 680 or higher.
Yeah, I can agree to that. And that it continues to increase. What I noticed as well, just by experience with SBA, is that it continues to increase as like the national credit score increases, right? So right now, 711 is like the national credit score, the average credit score. So 711, if the average person has that credit score 680, shouldn't be too tough to reach.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And if it is, they can go and visit you and you can help
Yeah.
them.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
100%. Between, yeah, right here, is your path to the helping your business grow and get funded. It's like there's, yeah, nothing. It's all possible, right? And it's more
Yeah.
just knowing how to get that credit up. And sometimes it takes time, like more time. But yeah, you're in good hands. Okay. Oh, this is great. Thanks, Tanisha. Yeah, absolutely. VIP. I didn't plug yet, but of course we have limited one-on-one spots. You go to helloskip.com/join. I mean, it's been amazing to help people with new programs, point them to resources, like what Shelby's doing. If we talk with someone and they're like, "Oh, I need to work on my credit yet," we'll refer them to, folks to get up their credit score. Oh, this is great. Someone's already using the new Skip score. Oh, sorry, there was a comment up there, but I just saw this. Okay, see, so that's good. So now you know what to do to get to a B, and so on.
Yes.
I'll show you this. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying amazing.
Oh yeah. This view right here, we haven't released this to the public yet. We may soon. We're getting a sneak previews today for tuning in. We have an SBA 7A loan checklist, right? So there's a lot of information for the 7A loan. It's not super easy, but if you're organized and, we can help you gather documents. Basically the funding amounts you can get, there's up to 5 million, up to 500K, up to 350, depending on which path you go after, different credit scores, revenue requirements, etc. for each. And then, how to apply, what do you need to gather? The owner information, financial information. A lot of this is similar to the COVID EIDL loan. What you needed to put into the portal when you first filled it out, but there's some differences. So we'll put this in the description as well, and it'll be up on our blog shortly. Let's pick another $1,000 grant winner here.
Let's go.
And then
have drums.
If you haven't
I
yet,
know.
exactly. We do need a drum roll. Okay, this is what we're going to do in a minute, by the way. All of you watching who've gone to skipgrants.com, we're going to randomly pick a number here. And so all of you, at least one of you will get $1,000 that we know was on the stream. So stay tuned for that. But for now, this is our brand new dashboard, by the way, in case you haven't seen our new updates from our team. Here we go. Next winner.
Yay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Taisha,
Yay.
congrats, Taisha. If you're watching, I hope you're watching, but otherwise, we email all the winners usually a day or two after the live stream. 179295. Yeah, congrats. And well, here's a question for everyone watching, but I know what the answer is going to be. Should we pick another winner from this tool or from the folks watching? This
The
is a tough
folks
question, huh?
watching.
The folks
Yeah,
watching, we got to give them a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
for
Yeah.
sure.
we'll give you another minute to enter at skipgrants.com so we make sure everyone's there. You have a fan, Crissy. One of your, and
I
yeah,
do.
the final call to enter there, and then we'll pick two random winners to give $1,000 to. Yeah, I mean, and this is, a lot of the grant programs that I do in depth. I'm going to do one tomorrow. That's, I think, a $5,000 program. They, my dog just came over to also like tune in to who's winning. She's invested. A lot of the other programs you might have to wait 2, 3, 4 months to, to be shortlisted, then get a winner. So we typically will wire money, within the week. So it's good. You can put it towards rent. All the things you said you'd put it towards. Yeah, really, really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Carmen.
Yes.
All right. Are there any other questions that came up that we should answer before we pick the last two grants for today?
Yeah. Any credit questions, you guys? Finance questions, business credit? Any questions?
Oh, this is a good one. Can you have two SBA 7A? I have one. Can I get more? A lot of it, yeah. So, what's the sentiment here? I don't know if Crissy, you want to try to answer.
Yes. So you can have more than one 7A loan. You can have more than one microloan. So the short answer is yes, you can.
There you go.
Oh, that's amazing, Devin.
Oh, wow. I chatted with. Oh, that's great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I see a question in here. It says, how do you remove hard inquiries? I mean, you can always do online disputes. That's like the number one way to do it. You can use like your Credit Karma app if you're using it, or Experian. You can always dispute directly through the credit bureau's app. Okay, that's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. It's always best to dispute directly through them versus a third party like Upturn and Credit Karma. But you can dispute there, and if the inquiry is there that is unauthorized, you didn't do it, then you definitely want to complete the report. Takes less than 5 minutes, and then usually within 72 hours, that inquiry should be removed. Okay, so that's the easy way to do it. Okay, can you remove debt acquired by identity theft off your credit using a police report and credit USC laws? Yes, that is absolutely correct. And those credit laws are pretty much our consumer laws, right? They protect us as consumers. So if you were a victim of identity theft, the steps that you definitely want to take is to do a police report. And no, you guys, that's not just calling 911. That's actually calling your local office, police department, and saying, "Hey, I'm a victim of identity theft or fraud." And then they will do a complete fraud report. You'll get an actual number, and then you can file a complaint through the Fair Trade Commission to help you out. There's an actual identity theft report you can do, and you want to print that information out and then send that to the credit bureau so that they have understanding that you are a victim of fraud. Also, you want to list all of those accounts that are not yours that is reporting on the credit report. And then you should actually, within 30 days, have those accounts removed. And then you can also request to have your credit reports on a freeze or on a lock, right? So that way, no one will be able to pull your personal credit as far as in getting lending or anything without your permission. Okay, so many different provisions we can do, but yeah, identity theft doing a police report that will help you remove those accounts. Okay. If my Experian credit score is above 680, but the other two are not high enough, can I still get approved for a business loan through SBA? Yes, I still believe so. You definitely want to work on those delinquencies on the other two credit bureaus. You just kind of want to see what is and what isn't reporting, because remember, the information is supposed to be reporting correctly on all three credit reports. So just make sure those other two bureaus or the other two credit reports look exactly the same as the Experian one. And and now that we do have conscious understanding that they primarily pull from Experian, then your main focus is to make sure that Experian credit report is what it needs to be. Okay, so I think that you'll be good enough to or in position to get an SBA loan now.
So many good questions, and I'd like to keep answering. This is good. Excellent credit is power.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna because I want to keep answering questions. We're gonna pick $1,000 for the 300 plus of you watching right now. So we have 155 folks who've entered, so the odds are good. And I'm picking a random number right now between those folks. So here we go, and here we go, picking a random number. Oh, this is cool animation. I'll share this. I'll put it on the next screen in a minute. This is wild. It's still going.
Oh my God.
Okay, there we go. 93, number 93. Okay, I'm going to look at the sheet. Who's number 93? Winna L. Winna L.
Winna L.
Yeah, Winna L. Are you still watching? You just won $1,000.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
That is great.
Yeah.
Just for watching too. That's really great.
Absolutely. We'll pick another one to one of you watching after we answer a few more questions. We'll end with $1,000 in a few minutes. So skipgrants.com. Okay. What other man, the stream is busy today. What other questions came up here? On business credit, I have none established. Okay, yeah. So kind of getting funding ready. What's a good way to get started here?
Oh, so business credit, have none established. How do I establish? Okay, well, usually with getting business credit or starting out with business credit, you always want to get those accounts called Net 30 accounts. And you can do those with Uline and different places. I use HelloSkip as actually a guidance for that as well, because there's some information if you sign up for HelloSkip on the dashboard that actually gives you like a link to actually look for different funding. And then going to those other hyperlinks on HelloSkip, it shows you qualifications. But one of the websites that I use is Nav, and it actually shows you the list of exactly what you need to do to establish business credit. Obviously, your business foundations need to be correct or in order. So whatever, if you're an LLC or a sole proprietor, make sure you have your tax EIN numbers. And then after you have all of those business foundations, right, the business phone number, address, and more, then you can acquire those Net 30 accounts and report them to the business credit bureaus, okay? And you guys, I talk more about that on my YouTube channel, a little bit more in detail about it, about how to establish business credit.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll link to it below. But if people want to search for the channel, what can they search for, Shelbie?
Superior Credit Experts. Okay, it's right here on my shirt.
Yeah, good.
Guys,
So you've been given. Everyone knows now. Absolutely. Man, there's so many good credit questions. Yeah, I think this is great. And
majority of their questions mostly could be answered if they watch my video. I'm not saying it like that, but
There we go. Well, we're gonna, you know, we have courses coming, by the way.
yeah,
We'll,
a lot
you
coming.
know, we'll Steve. Oh, it's so many. It's great to see so many of you from the beginning. By the way, Winna here?
Winner's a winner.
Is that
She did say she was here.
yes?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Oh, everyone birth. Yeah, congrats to you. And we'll be in touch. Okay, two more questions. Oh, there's Winna.
Oh, yeah.
There she is.
Listen, a winner since birth. I know.
Yeah, you are a winner.
Okay.
Oh, I love that.
That is what's
Yes.
up. You a winner.
There was a question up. Is this one? It's a good one. Business versus personal credit.
Oh, do you get a loan through your business or personal credit? Do they check both? So so the loan that you get, it would be what it is. So if you get a business loan, right, then you can go off of your business credit. Okay. You can also use yourself as what's called a personal guarantor. So with certain business loans, there are business loans that you can get using only your business credit. Just really depends on your business age. And then personal credit, if you're getting a personal loan, then obviously they will pull your personal credit. The only time I believe a lot of the lenders, when they pull your personal credit is when like your business is less than 5 years old. I've noticed that just off of experience. Because when I go to acquire business loans with any lender, I don't use my personal information anymore because my business is well over 5 years. Whereas another business, like my cleaning business, is less than 2 years old. So I have to use myself as a personal guarantor, which is why we stress the point of having good personal credit, right? Because you never know when you have to use yourself as a co-signer just for your business. So sometimes it's both, but majority of the time, as long as your business is over 5 years old, yeah, they will mainly go off your business credit, which is that EIN. Okay.
Absolutely. And then some questions on, you know, LLC versus S corp versus C corp versus staying sole prop, which so tons of pros and cons. I mean, we don't have time to get into that,
Right.
But just, obviously, we have a lot of posts on that and some videos. But I know a lot of you, as you're thinking about growing, you're thinking about that as well. I'm going to pick another $1,000 winner for all of you who've been watching. So this time there's 171 folks in the pool in the lottery, and here we go. We're going to pick another $1,000 winner for someone watching here.
Yeah.
And
Let's go.
number 115. Okay, let's say 115. Who is it? I'm lining it up here.
That's a good number.
Kathleen King. Kathleen K.
Yeah.
Right.
Congrats.
Kathleen.
Are you still watching? Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, congrats to.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, I wish we could keep going. You know, it's kind of like maybe. Yeah, you know, we'll pick a live runner up. So what happens a lot of times if Kathleen's not here, then we'll pick another one, and then if someone doesn't claim from the ongoing grants that we give out, then we'll award someone else. Okay, if everyone's okay with that, we'll pick another $1,000 winner.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she said, "Thank y'all. Y'all don't know how this will help." Man, Kathleen,
That's amazing.
You go, girl. Okay.
Congratulations.
That's great. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen now to for the last grant winner. And for, you know, like I said, next Wednesday we'll do the same thing, and more grants. We'll have more guests. So Shelbie, obviously, I mean, I want to have you back and do in-depth things with you, and then of course, you know, we'll have Crissy and Sha'Tarra back again. You know, and more of the skip funding crew. Okay, let me try this here. Here's, oh, look at this. We have a little ad right here. Okay, here it is. We're going to pick our last $1,000 winner. Now, who wants to tell me when to stop? Because I have to choose when to stop. So you can you can nominate. Shelbie,
Yeah, I'll tell you when to stop, Ryder.
Oh, Sha'Tarra, yeah, okay, Sha'Tarra, you tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right, number 14. Oh, it's gonna be an early one. Some of you
Yes. Finally, an early number.
Yes.
All right, Benjamin W.
Wow, Benjamin. Yes.
Congrats, Benjamin.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Listen, y'all are making some money out here, okay?
If you're still here, yeah, Benjamin's got to claim it. Oh, Benjamin's the alternate.
Benjamin.
He's the first alternate, but it's good. Chances are good that you get. Chances are good. Trust me. Okay. Yeah, more next week. But it's so great to see so many of you. And if you haven't said where you're watching from, would love to hear. Like I said, we're all over the country right now. I mean, Crissy's based in Atlanta, Shelbie's in Florida, Sha'Tarra's in LA. I'm in New York. So I think we've got a good representation here. Producer Greg is in the Bay Area. So, all right. Any final questions before we sign off? This has been amazing to hear all your expertise today, and obviously have your help giving out grants.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure being here.
Yeah.
Nice
And next week it'll be at the same time, so we'll keep the same time. Hopefully this works for all of you, and we'll keep it going. We'll try to do. Thanks for everyone who's subscribed today, who's subscribed to Shelbie's channel, who's signed up for the grants, and use the link in the description. Don't forget our new feature that we announced today. This helloskip.com/score. You can see A, B, C, and that's what a lot of lenders use, that type of framework, to understand what do you need to increase your credit. Talk to Shelbie or our team. Your funding will help, how to generate more revenue for your business. So anyway, lots of tools to help you. Sha'Tarra, Crissy, Shelbie, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you, Ryder, for having me.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
And we'll see you all soon. Thanks to everyone. I think we had most of the U.S. represented. And have a great afternoon and the rest of the week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.